Hello, everybody. We're working out the kinks this morning. How's it going? How are you all doing? My name is Krillin. Hello. I play video games a lot of the times. I stream them apparently a lot of the times, and that's what we're doing at 6 in the morning Krillin time. I don't know why we're doing this at 6 in the morning Krillin time, but this is what we're doing. Hey, Scissors, how's it going? How is everybody? Hope you all are keeping well. Yeah. I'm gonna play some early morning remix back up. So it's not quite so dead as I speak. Gotta have the background music. I am also sleepy, Errol. This is very early for Krillin, but in an effort to do a couple things, one, to provide you all with more entertainment, and two, to get my sleep schedule a little bit more normalized, I've decided to play video games. Makes sense, right? Oh, you're not doing so. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Scissors. Hopefully, now that you've got a little bit of stream energy in you, you can feel better. Get up and running about your day. I actually don't know how early it is there. It might be the middle of the day for you, because it's not the it's. Oh, well, you're a little bit ahead of us, but not too bad. I hope everybody is ad jail. Gross. Did I not run my ad break? I didn't, because it's clearly running right now. Look, I don't stream this early, so all of my rhythm is out of whack. Everything's out of whack. Good morning, QC. Welcome in. How are you doing? How is everybody? It's already been 8 minutes. Normally my preamble is less, but I'm currently building the scene, so you're getting a little bit more amble. The amble is not. Oh god, that's terrible. That's terrible. All right. There we are. We fixed it. Sort of. We're fixing it in progress. I want that down a little bit lower. There we go. Perfect. Me going live like this is like a jump scare. Yeah, no, you're not wrong. It's very early for Krillin. And I'm glad people are here. You got 6 hours of sleep? Let's go. I think I got a little bit less than that, but I don't sleep for more than 5 or 6 hours in a session. So this makes sense. Welcome back, Scissors. We're just talking about our ridiculous sleep schedules. And I've now got the game all resized and ready. And I think we can play. We only have 2 hours this morning. I will only be streaming until 8 a.m. because I in fact work. I don't have to work too terribly hard or anything, but I do have to work. So I can't play video games the entire day, which is a bit of a bummer. It would be nice if I could play video games the entire day. I lied. I can, in fact, play video games the entire day, but I can't stream them the entire day because I have to talk to other people and do my job in between. But we get a little bit. We get a little bit of Pokemon, so that'll be fun. Any of my mornings... Let's try that sentence again. Any of my morning streams, there we are, we'll be playing Pokemon. We'll call them morning streams. I'll come up with a better name, or I won't. I'm under no obligation to do so. I don't know what days they will be. I don't know when they will be. I'll post in the Discord mine and or Bats. Probably mine for certain. The and would be more like a both rather than just one or the other. Every day that's not a full video game day is a less than good day. Every day is a good day, but every day could use more video games. You're absolutely correct. So keep an eye on the Discord. Keep an eye on your emails. Yeah, emails for announcements for when these streams happen. And without further ado, video game. Speaking of, we've got a couple. That was the wrong button. Channel point redemptions while playing Pokemon. They're up all the time. We just beat the first gym. But for our channel point redemptions, you can make me adjust my team. You can name a Pokemon after yourself. And you can make me bring in a completely separate team into the gym. Now, if you redeem the gym request and my team is like 20 levels lower than the gym, just understand what you've signed up for yourself. It means you have to watch me level that team up to the gym level. We were pretty under-leveled for the grass-type gym leader here. But we got the job done, so that was pretty nice. I'm impressed. You managed to beat Merkskull even with your eyes full of quote-unquote fog. Take this as extra proof of your victory. Ooh. We do get gems like this, which is awesome. And we did not use them during Merkskull's battle, which we have to remember for future gym battles. For future gym battles, we absolutely need to set up our held items because we get them all back after the battle. Also, I need to turn this up a little bit because now it's too low. We cannot win, folks. There we go. Talk to Professor Log's friend in Dresco Town. Cashin, welcome in. How's it going? How you doing? How are you this fine morning? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a good night's sleep. After all the excitement of last night, I can see why hopefully you all did. Did we talk to the people here? The evolution, right? We had one evolution so far. We had Pikapeck. Yeah, okay, we've done this. Or we've talked to everybody here. Now that we have a badge, let's see what the vendor sells us. Nothing new. Well, super potions are new, I guess. How many Pokeballs do we have? I currently have 11. I think 11's good enough for now. That was the battle gym. We got absolutely dumpstered when we went in there. I think this was the place we were supposed to go. Well, this person clearly has non-generic Sprite energy. Arthur, hello there, young man. What can I do for you? Ah, so Professor Euler Log sent you. What you described sounds troubling, indeed. Well, I believe I can shed some light on what those scoundrels, those rapscallions, those cretins are trying to achieve. Incidentally, are you well versed in Boreas history? Yeah. Excellent. Then as you know, the dark force of Boreas was sealed away many, many years ago. However, it's said that if 3 legendary Pokemon used to seal it are brought back together at a place called the Ruins of Void, the power can be released once again. This must be what those thugs you encountered are after, to engulf Boreas in darkness once again. What you say is accurate. Their next target will surely be Grandpa Arthur. What's wrong, Jax? I saw those guys in black heading in the direction of Cinder Volcano. So it's true. I was just telling Krillin here all about their possible aims, but this confirms my suspicions. Suggs must be after the legendary Pokemon Moltres. Krillin? God, no. What am I talking about? Grandpa, we have to stop those guys, right? Not yet. First things first, I need you to fly to Frozen Heights and bring Proflog. He needs to be informed of what has transpired. Right away! Why does this person have fly and we don't? This is BS. It's as bad as I feared. What do you think should be done about this, Arthur? Jax will fly out to intercept these shadows. So far, he's shown himself to be quite a capable trainer. As you know, I've been training him as my successor, so I believe he's our best hope. He'll confront these shadows and stop them before they reach Moltres. Seems like a reasonable plan. Understood. I'm heading out. I'll stop them and save Moltres. This kid's apparently better than me. That's alright. That means I can do things like catch Pokemon. Well, Krillin, I think it's time for you to head home. You've completed your errand, and I'm sure your mother misses you. But still, I'm surprised that you managed to get here so easily. You have to brag to your mother about a reliable errand. Ho, ho, ho. Now, just a moment. I know Jax is capable, but I believe this young man may be just as useful. Krillin has had prior experience with these shadows, and Jax may very well benefit from the extra assistance. Krillin only became a trainer recently. Yes, but, Professor Log, I'm the protagonist. You forget that. Much like Dart before me, everything works out in my favor. Is that the gym badge? You'd think that you'd make this much progress so quickly. See? I think badge shows Krillin's more than capable of taking care of himself. Right now, the four of us are the only ones who know the true aim of the shadows. Having another trainer capable of fighting them, surely you see. Maybe you're right. If this takes a turn for the worse, we'll need all the help we can get. Alright, Krillin, you may follow after Jax. I'll tell your mother you finished my errand and you've left home to take the gym leader challenge. I think that'll do it. Make a beeline for Cinder Volcano. Oh yeah, we have a quest, or we have a couple quests that are pretty ridiculous. Which if you weren't here for the last one, we have Don't Turn Off the Power, where we have to save the game 100 times, which is hilarious. And then we have Basic Literacy, where we have to read every single trainer tip sign in the game, which is also ridiculous. But we're gonna do it. Where's the town map? Probably in the cube, right? Because we're going to the volcano, and that's left and up. Okay, but we didn't really explore Flower Paradise to the north. And like I said, we were pretty underleveled for the gym leader. Just barely getting the W. So I kind of want to capture some of the Pokemon in this area and maybe do a little bit of training. It's time for a grassy battle on a grassy island. How's everybody doing this morning anyway? Anyone have anything fun to do, or are we all just getting ready for work? Or whatever the opposite of work is, play? I gotta rearrange my team. Just getting moving. I figured there would be a lot of folk who were just, you know, waking up, getting their day started. Working from home, let's go. As a work from home advocate. I always support that. Wait, why did I move to a fighting type against a flying type? It's still early. You know what, we're just gonna... No, we can't let Riolu die. Shoot, I forgot that he's friendship-based leveling. Tomorrow, QC is back to the office full-time. Gross. You should quit. the only way of letting them know who's boss. I am glad you get to work from home for a few more days, but it should be like it should be the rest of the days. Wow, this Drumbeak's pluck is absolutely ruining us. Level 50. A grassy defeat. Please don't cut the grass on the island. If you do, it won't be a grassy island anymore. Was that a subtle reference to the fact that you can cut? Oh no. Yeah, I want that. I want the suit though. I also want Riolu to not have just been fainted because I am a silly, silly Krillin. It's Errol's day off? Whew. What luck that is. Shout out for days off. How good is it to, you know, not have to work for the day? Pretty good is correct. I had a feeling this might be a Sandygast. It was actually just, like, maybe it would have been a crab Pokemon. Sandygast this early is kind of wild. Hopefully, Trumbeak is doing the exact amount of damage that we need Trumbeak to do. And Mega Drain's slightly annoying, but I'm pretty sure we could get him low enough that we could put him in the Pokeball. In fact, I will throw the Pokeball from this point. You get to hang out with your partner now that they're home. That's awesome. I know they had been in the hospital for a while, so you get a day off and you get to spend it with your partner. That's exactly what we are looking for. So it says 19 days until their vacation. Woo! Vacation. I take one vacation every year. I fly to Indianapolis, where I participate in Gen Con, and it's in August. Would I like to take the soft sand? Yes. Yes, I would. Sandygast, the sand heap Pokemon. It weighs 154 pounds. That's a lot of sand, people. Born from a sand mound, playfully built by a child, this Pokemon embodies the grudges of the departed. Love Gen Con? Yeah, it's I've been going since the year 2000. And since the year 2000, I have missed 0 Gen Cons. Which is pretty wild, honestly. And then you have a first date this evening. Errol? Busy person. There's nothing better to pass the time whilst fishing than by reminiscing about my past. That sounds awful. I used to go to Gen Con all the time, Cashin. You should come back. Me and a whole crew go and have been going for many years now. We're bringing 10 people this year. The 50th was really good. It's the pace at which it has grown and continues to grow is pretty wild. Hey, we get to learn that pluck that the previous Trumbeak used to absolutely ruin me. 60 attack that steals berry, 30. Yeah, well, that's just easy fix. Or easy swap. Peck doesn't even have any special abilities and does less damage. when I first started going to Gen Con, it was in Milwaukee. It was in Milwaukee for, I want to say, the first 3, maybe the first 4 Gen Cons that I went to, and then it's been in Indianapolis ever since. Milwaukee was fun because of how small it was. Like it was alarmingly tiny for the amount of people there. My favorite part is there, like directly across from the convention center in Milwaukee, there was a tiny little convenience store. Just like an everyday convenience store / bodega, whatever you want to refer to it as. And because of the absolute bananas land amount of people at Gen Con, that store's shelves looked like Armageddon every single day. They were plucked clean, just to the bone. The only thing that was like left on there was paper towels. It was hilarious. Which made no sense because everybody would like walk in there. There wouldn't be anything to buy because of course everybody had bought everything, and then they would just leave. Like, what is happening here? Why are people even going to this? Every now and then you'd catch them between like fridge restocks and you could get a drink. It was great. I will say that Indianapolis is much better suited to host the amount of people that Gen Con currently has. But Milwaukee had a certain quaintness to it. I do really like the Indianapolis Convention Center. Along with Gen Con has moved and we've taken over the Lucas Oil Stadium, like right onto the football field and everything. So it's very, very sprawling, which is awesome. The food trucks they've been a mix. We used to go to the food court in the mall for our lunches, and that was great. But when they moved them to the food trucks, sometimes the food trucks are awesome, and sometimes the food trucks are absolutely awful, and too many people are there. So it's hit or miss. We battled the person running around in circles. But Indy's pretty good. Flababy. We do not have a Flababy, so hopefully we will now. There's a Tecmo Super Bowl contest. That's hilarious. They still get some video game competitions, but that's not as many. Gen Con, of course, being primarily a board gaming and tabletop gaming convention, video games often take the wayside. But I want to say, is it last year or was it the year before? It was a few years recently that we ended up with the old MechWarrior capsules back, which are like maintained and run by a very small group who moves them around to different conventions. And getting those back was incredibly nostalgic because we had them in Indy for a good long while and then they stopped. But it was really cool that they brought them back. They're the full immersion MechWarrior rigs, which are an absolute treat to get a chance to play because they're so rare anymore. And the fact that the group keeps them all maintained is pretty wild. It draws and controls the hidden power of flowers. The flower its body holds is most likely a part of its body. Oh, that's creepy. I have a question. Is it going to be all Yep, it's going to be all Flababies in here. My buddy played in I want to say UFC, was it called UFC Fight Night? Tournament, which he won. But he won twice, which is a weird thing to say. But while playing in the finals, his opponent broke the controller that they were using, which was provided by the tournament organizers. And his opponent had to pay to replace that controller. So not only did he lose the match to my friend, he also had to pay to replace a controller. So he lost twice. And I think my buddy got like $40 for that. And it was like, I don't know why I did this. This was like 3 hours of my time at Gen Con for just the lowest reward I could have possibly imagined. Because I don't think $40 even covered the game at the time, which is just great. But at least he didn't lose the tournament and lose money by having to pay for the controller. I think the tournament was free, so he technically made profit when he won it, but he was not very... After he did it, he was like, that was fun, but I'm not entirely sure why I bothered with this. It's good memory for everybody, at least. You know about Gracidia flowers? They're given as bouquets to express feelings of gratitude. In fact, some Gracidia flowers even bloom in this very paradise. I'm sure that will come up later, after I continue to kill all of these Flabebas. Did I ever play the DBZ? Boy, howdy, Cashin, did I play the DBZ CCG. I played most of them. I played the Score one, basically from inception at the Saiyan Saga to completion, at the... Was it Kid Buu Saga? Yeah, Kid Buu Saga. I then also moved on to Dragon Ball GT when that came out, and I played them all very competitively. I was top 8 in Worlds a few times in that game. I was quite good at it. I am quite good at it, I would go so far as to say. After Score stopped producing GT, they had a small Dragon Ball card game that I did not play. And I don't think many people did, because I think it got like 2 or 3 sets. After Score lost the license to that, it moved over to Bandai, and they made a Dragon Ball card game, which was based off of the Naruto engine that Bandai had at the time. And I played that for a good long while too. It had a very unique mechanic where you would get Dragon Balls, and then you could wish, which is a really fun catch-up mechanic. Because every wish card did a different thing, and it was really cool. And then when Panini brought the Dragon Ball Z game back, they used a similar engine to the Score Dragon Ball card game. Like, they were almost the same game, but not quite. And I only played that for one set because in set 2, they released Trunks Energy Sphere, which, for those of us who played the original Dragon Ball card game, Trunks Energy Sphere was a card that was mandatory in every deck. You had to play 3 of them. If you were Trunks, you got to play 4 of them. But if in the card game for Panini, they released it in a specific style. It released 1 in each specific style as an ultra rare. So you would need 6 copies of 3 ultra rares to make sure that you could cover every style with your Trunks' energy spheres. And at that point, I knew that they were just here to try and get your money, and I was out. And yes, Pansy Krillin was busted, which is maybe one of the reasons why I enjoyed it, because I played Krillin Black, and I don't think I lost a tournament in that game. And then set 2 came out, and I'm like, yeah, this is fun, but I see where this is going, and I'm going to take my money home. You won a quarterfinal contest in Minnesota back in 99 or 2000? That's hilarious, Gashin, because there's a strong chance that I was in that tournament. I would go so far as to say there was a 100% chance that I was in that tournament. I don't know if I played you, but I was definitely there. Yeah, that game was great. They made a card game based on Dragon Ball Evolution. They did not, thankfully. They didn't make anything based on Dragon Ball Evolution. I still love that game. I still have all of my cards. They're currently behind me, One of my projects for this upcoming summer is I'm going to get them all sorted into play sets, and then I'm going to move my bulk. So I no longer have the extra, and people who want to play this game that aren't me have an opportunity to do so. No, you didn't, Errol. Stop lying. No one loved that movie. It was the visual equivalent of getting cancer. You sold your collection to a friend? Hopefully that was me. It would be great if I was the friend that you sold that to. My family and I are having a big feast soon, and we need lots of honey. I've already collected 7, but I need 3 more. They can be found on Wild Combi, but I'm not having luck. Are you? We'll give it a shot. Oh! So each flower patch has different Pokemon. If your friend still has the collection and no longer wants it, hit me up. I showed QC ages ago my Super Saiyan 3 Goku, my limited edition Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and if you've checked eBay prices on that card at any point, you might spit milk out of your nose. There's no reason for that card to be like expensive at all, apart from the fact that it was a lot of people who played that game's holy grail. Like it was a card that they really wanted to own. But my buddy was a huge Goku stan, and so I picked up one for him, and he borrowed it for basically the entire lifespan of the game. And then when the game stopped, and the collection sort of moved back into my possession. The card is now with me. Hold on, we're gonna lose music for a moment. There we go. Music is back. Trunks the Battler. I don't know if Trunks the Battler would still hold the value, but I know at the time Trunks the Battler was massively desired because people loved Trunks. Absolutely loved Trunks. Didn't make any sense. All of his personalities were garbage except for his high tech from the Redemption. It's just the most unplayable superstar. That's a different game. Most unplayable personality in the game, apart from like the joke personalities. Hey, Kitty, welcome in. How's it going? We're playing some Pokemon. He is his father's son. Vegeta at least had a little bit of time in the sun. The worst part of the first iteration of the Dragon Ball card game is that the best personalities were often incredibly minor personalities. Like, it's cool that Master Roshi could win tournaments, but like, people don't really want to play as Master Roshi. They want to play as Goku and Trunks and Vegeta. You need to make the important characters good, and that's the one thing that the Pansy personalities did right, is that everybody was kind of good, which was nice. You see, oh wow, never mind. I didn't think Trunks the Battler held that much value, but good for him. You're fighting yourself to get out of bed? Kitty, I hear that. I did the same, and then I decided to stream for all of you folks. Time to finish getting ready. You too. Thanks for talking about Dragon Ball Z. I absolutely love that game. Chip away is 70? All right, I guess we'll throw that on Screech or over Screech. We during last year's Piccolo Day, we played Dragon Ball Z, the CCG for the Nintendo DS. Which, trying to explain to people how the Dragon Ball Z card game works when playing on a digital medium, not super great. he could beat Jackie Chun. So the Bandai Dragon Ball card game, which I had mentioned in passing as one of the ones that I played, Jackie Chun had a I want to say either one card or two cards that were just incredibly good. It was hilarious because why? Now, in that game, it was really focused on Dragon Ball, hence the name of it. It very specifically did not have any Dragon Ball Z. It was just the Dragon Ball stuff. So a lot of things got very unusual because of all of the personalities that they chose. But it was really quite fun. They did a tournament after the first year of the game had released. So Dragon Ball had 1 year's worth of sets, which I think was only 3. And Naruto had several years worth of sets at that point. I want to say it was like 10 or 12. So it was 1 set versus 12 sets. And the finals of the Dragon Ball tournament person fought the finals of the Naruto person in that, because it was the same game. The difference is Naruto doesn't have the catch-up mechanic of the Dragon Balls. And the Dragon Ball player absolutely trounced the Naruto player. It was not particularly close, which was very funny. Here, let me share with you. Ooh, a Chesto Berry. Ooh, now I want a Starlings. Fine. You refuse to learn anything about Naruto? Naruto's not bad. It suffers from One Piece syndrome in that it has far too many filler episodes. So it needs to have a watch list when you do decide to watch it. Like you have to find a list of, hey, watch these episodes and skip these ones. Because if you just watch everything, it's going to take you 40,000 years, and there are some bad episodes. Like, we talk about the Namekian Saga and how Goku and Frieza powered up for 10 years, and that was awful. But what Naruto provided us was substantially worse. That might be a little bit of rose-colored glasses. It was at least as bad. How about that? Only trainers who have proven themselves worthy in battle may pass through here. You are not worthy. Oh, do I have to fight the other trainers in this area? I think there was one on the bottom left. Give Naruto a chance, Errol. Or don't. There's so much media that gets produced literally every single day. You don't have to watch anything you don't want to. There's infinite media being produced at all times. So no specific bit of media is required viewing. Well, that's not true. Some media is transcendent and should be watched. Because it gives you context for other bits. Which Pokemon do you want to name Jigglypuff? Would you like to name this Confi Jigglypuff? Or would you like to name a Jigglypuff Errol? This is a very strange... I don't know why I asked. I don't know why I asked several questions and expected an answer that wasn't yes. It's because I'm a fool. A darned fool. Compy, get in the Pokeball. What are you doing? Bing. Comfy was caught. All right, we'll name this Comfy Jigglypuff, which will be confusing for everybody, but especially me, which I'm guessing is the point. Comfy. Bats prepared with the flowers from its vine have a relaxing effect, so it is a hit to many people. Will Jigglypuff fit? Yeah. Just barely. Fun fact, naming that Comfy Jigglypuff immediately disqualified it from VGC. You can't have Pokemon named after other Pokemon. I'm respecting them by capturing them all, lady. Let's go back and see about grabbing some of the Pokemon that we captured to see if one of them has honey gather, because that quest says I need 3 honey. And ooh, let's go. Incinerate's straight better than Ember, right? Not necessarily. Ember can cause a burn, whereas Incinerate can't, but I think just the attack difference is worthwhile, since Shirley is a special attacker. And I would like to complete the quest that we were given today, so let's see about it. Also, Trumbeak's almost out of PP. Someone's PC. Move Pokemon. Summary. I don't know Aroma Veil for this one. Oh, Cutiefly has Honey Gather and Flower Veil. Alright. So Cutiefly, get on the team for a little bit. It's not the party Pokemon. Driller. Into the bin for now. You'll come back. For you. We're also going to take Sandygas, or put Sandygas on the team as well. And I'm not sure about Weasel, but we could probably use a water type. No, I kind of like our coverage for now. I do often dislike having no water type on the squad, but it is the worst typing. And it's not like Weasel's a barn burner or anything. What's everybody's favorite water type Pokemon? And why is it Krabby? Paris? Lapras. Those are 2 different Pokemon, Scissors. Hey, a Pansage. Wow, I didn't expect what Pansage. Yeah. Paris was a hilarious typo. I love that. If you played Pokemon Legends, the Paris in that game certainly evoke an emotional response from people. I can't realistically throw the Pokeball there. Ooh, that was close. All right, we'll capture this Pansage easily. They were the most aggressive. I should have grabbed more Pokeballs. They were the most aggressive Pokemon in any game ever. It was absolutely wild how aggressive the Paris were. Yay, we got it. Thanks for the hype, Zero. I don't know if this early in the morning we're doing a hype stream. It's a little bit more chill. It shares the leaf on its head with weary-looking Pokemon. These leaves are known to relieve stress. Alright, I guess it is a hype stream. Let's get hype, everybody. I feel bad for all these Flabébé that were putting in the dirt, but we're getting good EXP. We are getting good EXP. Oh, shoot. I need to check Cutie Fly every battle. Does Cutie Fly need to be in the front for Honey Gatherer to work? I don't think so. Yeah, because you don't need to be in the front for like pickup or anything. You can just grab it. So no worries there. Oh, I didn't want to use pluck again. Darn it. Oh well. Blue? Maybe we'll have good luck in the blue section. Oh, we found Cutie Flies again. All right, Riolu, let's get you some fights under your belt. If only because you get more friendship in fights than not in fights. All right, we can remember to Metal Claw next attack. I'm so thankful I don't have to do any additions in this game. So much easier. No timed button presses. Let's go. So relaxing. Yay, Cutie Fly grew to level 12. We don't care. Well, that's not true. We do care. I don't know that there are combi in this stupid area. I will admit that if there are combi, we ain't ever finding a female one, because those things are rarer than hen's teeth. And we ain't finding combis, so that's like finding a needle in a haystack that's made entirely out of needles. Which I suppose would be described best as a needle sack. So. Also, I got into a fight when I moved downward. Hey, thanks for the hypes, comrade. What are your plans for the rest of the day? Anything fun? All right, we're gonna try Nort again. Well, not again, for the first time, with regards to combis. Oh yeah, we talked to this person, and they were like, you can't go through. You're gonna stream Katamari? All right, well, now I know who I can raid out to. We've solved it. Ooh, that's a cool Flabébé sprite. I like the white petals. This person wanted 3 honey, and we have 0. We're doing very poorly on this mission. Oh snap, that Flabébé dodged and used tackle. What the heck? I just got animated. Let me double check. Okay. It does, in fact, have Honey Gatherer. Do I think it's inaccurate to say Game Freak does 2D Pokemon way better than 3D Pokemon? So, the best Pokemon game that has ever been made is Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Hand waving away the Dex issues and whatnot on that game. Although Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire were also fantastic. Probably number 1 and number 2. And those were 2D games. And the best worst Pokemon game that they ever made was Scarlet Violet. So I would say that their 2D games have lived up to their potential the most, but their 3D games show promise. Because we got things like Pokemon Legends, which was super cool. And it's not like the 3D games have been bad. The 3D games have just kind of felt a little undercooked. But we're now getting a big enough delay between them that I think that issue may sort of work itself out over time. Oh, thank you, Arrow. That's very nice of you. They've got the engine, they've got all their models, which is, their whole Dexit BS answer. And so they with luck can continue to iterate on the formula and give us a 3D game that lives up to the Omega Ruby Gold Heart Gold legacy. Because a Brilliant Diamond wasn't it. Would I like to take the perp nectar from it? What the heck is a perp nectar? I am going to steal it. Oricoko. Oh, wait. Oricorio. Not Oricoco. Oricoco is something else entirely. This Oricorio has sipped purple nectar. Some dancers use its graceful, elegant dancing as inspiration. Oh, like Meru. Meru's a dancer. Cutie Fly, what are you doing to me here, buddy? All right, get Shirley in for some battles, and then we're gonna have to go get more Pokeballs. So, dancers are. That's just not true. That's just a lie. Errol is just telling lies on the internet. I'm not entirely certain they're supposed to do that. I didn't know you could do that. Just tell lies on the internet? Ridiculous. Towers! Woo! This is technically Fire Red Leaf Green. But this is a ROM hack called Pokemon Unbound. Welcome in, Towers. I've only got the first batch. It has a lot of interesting quality of life features, and so far it's really good. I like it quite a bit. Aren't bards supposed to make other people dance? No, I think they just make them sigh heavily and look at the camera like Jim Halpert from The Office. I can recommend it so far. So far, I would recommend. So much so that I woke up early so I could play it for all of you people, with all of you nice people. By the way, there are no combi in this area. That person lied directly to my face, much like Errol did recently. Rise and grind, that's right. Gotta get that bread. Cutiefly is also not providing us with honey at all, so this quest is impossible. I've determined through a very small amount of gameplay that This quest is broken. It can never be completed. Love bread. Bread's so good. It's too bad it makes you fat. There's a follow-up line that's probably worth. Hey, Scissors with the Krillin point. I was just gonna say there's a follow-up line that's definitely worth a Krillin point. And Scissors got it. I won't lie. Just having seen all of the movies that I've seen is a strong contender for gateway. No, it gets you Krillin points. The word is escaping me. It's in there somewhere, maybe. Hey, Scissors' first Krillin point. Let's go. We do love Scott Pilgrim. I believe, Comrade, you sent me a link recently that was to the Scott Pilgrim beat 'em up, which was on sale for like $3 or $4. Couple Pokemon have hit level 20. We're doing it. Cutie Fly, come on. All right, let's move on. I don't have all day to grind Pokemon for honey that doesn't exist in combis that haven't shown up. I don't think I want to capture different style of Oricorios. I can just feed them to the nectar. Abathor? I don't know what Abathor is. Golden Axe? I do love Golden Axe. Most of your playlists on Spotify are with Scott Pilgrim comics covers. Nice. My buddy and I, we wanted to get Scott Pilgrim tattoos. And he was going to get Scott Pilgrim, and I was going to get Mega Scott. And then our other friend was going to get Steven Stills. We never did. This was a meaningless conversation after several of us had probably been drinking. But it was an amusing conversation nonetheless. Fairy Wind's good. Stun Spore's good. I think Absorb is pretty meh. Doesn't do enough damage. I think it would be super cool. Negascott also being... I don't have any tattoos. I am currently as God made me. With one notable exception. But I think the Negascott tattoo would be especially great. Not only do I like Scott Pilgrim, but I also like The Legend of Zelda. So having a quote-unquote Dark Link-esque tattoo would be super awesome. Is Fairy Wind better than Silver Wind? Well, there are two different types. I don't think so. I think Fairy Wind doesn't have any added effects, whereas Silver Wind can increase all of your stats. We can pull it up to double check, or can we? Yeah. Fairy Wind is just an attack with no bonuses. Whereas Silver Wind does the whole stat buff. So I'll give it to Silver Wind in that case. Need to get a Scott Pilgrim tattoo. Been wanting to get one since you discovered. Yeah, heck yeah. That'd be really cool. I thought so myself, in fact. We need some Pokeballs, and then we're going to head to the left. TARDIS tattoo? Yes, absolutely. A DT. Dark Tower? This is a relatively new entrance to the KBT Expressway. The bridge is still under construction. Oh, do we have to go a different route? It's like, yes. Oh, David Tennant. Fair, fair, fair. Mentioned Scott Pilgrim last night, Scissors. Yes, we were. I talked about Ramona Flowers. Who hid a lemonade behind this tree? Come on now. I assume Tennant is your favorite Doctor, Kitty? Personally, I'm a Capaldi fan, but Tennant is an acceptable answer. They're all acceptable answers. I believe I read that we get, I don't want to switch. I believe we get the new season in April. So that's pretty quick. I'm pretty excited. This year's holiday special was good. QC Hawk wants a Dragon Ball Evolution Piccolo tattoo on forehead. Well, you should get it. Let me know how much it costs. I think I'll help fund that. There's actually a quote. Comrade, I believe Shirley quoted that one. A petite girl would just be one with a slender-ish frame. And Ramona's not particularly petite, but is also not, like, bulky. With a few more battles like the one we had, this place will become happening in no time. What? Yeah, there's a space for some reason. There shouldn't be, but there is. Oh, that's neat. Nest ball. Important, nest ball, not netball. Can we thank Shirley for gifting you a sub? Absolutely. You always wanted to be Ramona Flowers? Well, she does have hair like this. You have to run out for work, so you won't be able to thank them yourself. That's all right. Hopefully you'll see them in a different... Well, all we can do is throw Pluck, and I'm pretty sure that's going to KO, so we're going to take the hit. Ah, I see. Once again, Errol's just telling lies on the channel. Ah, you used to have hair like this too? Nice. I want you to know, even though you can't see me because I'm currently a sheep, I did do the hand gesture. All right, this Pumpkaboo is fast testing my patience. We can't bring in Riolu and get him KO'd, and we just talked about how Shirley would probably... Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah! Scissors! Well done. Oh, does everybody want to hear my my Kool-Aid Man joke? You ready? Yeah, everybody ready for this? It's really good. Did you know that before he was a spokesperson, the Kool-Aid Man used to play sports? That's right. He was a pitcher. Kitty doesn't lose her temper very often, but if it's for a good reason, well, that's good. Oh yeah, there's 3 different Pumpkaboos. There's the chunkier one. I don't know who Biophades is, Errol. Hopefully nobody is causing you to lose your temper this morning, Kitty. Oh, Bop Hades. I don't know who Bop Hades is. Is that like hold on. What's her name? I'll get there. Nope. Persephone? That like Persephone? When she's mad and wants to punch Hades in the head, Bop Hades? Achilles? I like Achilles. Or would you prefer Achilles? I believe it is Achilles, though. Hey, a Caterpie. Let's go. Our boy Caterpie showed up. Bop Hades nuts. I mean, I guess with permission. Consent is key, after all, Errol. But I don't want to know what you and Hades do in your free time. That's between one consenting adult and one Greek god. Riolu is trying to learn low kick, but can't learn more than 4 moves. Yes. Currently, Riolu knows counter, and counter is... Well, counter's great, but not on a Riolu. Its feet have suction cups designed to stick to any surface. It tenaciously climbs trees to forage. Someone you don't that doesn't actually work. Wait. Oh, someone that doesn't actually work with tries to tell you how to do your job. That's always frustrating. That is always frustrating. Like, I don't come into your workplace and tell you how to do your job. Get out of mine telling me how to do my job. And just, you know, go do your own work. I'm sure you have your own work to do. It's pronounced Bafa Diaz? I don't get it, Errol. He got kicked out because he was trying to take over the family business. I've watched a lot of gangster movies, plural, Crafty. I don't know if taking over the family business is something a person should do. It's very dangerous. You'll get made an offer that you can't refuse. I'm pretty sure Caterpie liked to frequent these woods during the daytime, while Weedo liked to populate them at night. Ah, maybe that's why we couldn't find any, combis. TM100, Infestation. Does Infestation do flat damage? Your oldest is big into gangsters and thinks it would be cool to be one. Yeah. I mean, no. Maybe a Pokemon gangster. It would be cool to be a member of Team Rocket. But that's because they occasionally get to extend their reach to the stars above. Oh, that's just a sprite. Or a... Have they been known to call you a space cowboy, Errol? He's in his 60s. Yeah, you know, eventually, sometimes politeness is like hindering everybody involved. You're wasting your time being polite, and they're wasting their time thinking that politeness has some indicator towards either weakness or incompetence or anything like that, and it's got to be like, nah, fam, you got to go. You're done here. Is there anything that you speak on, Errol? Ah, Dusk Skull. What a good Pokemon. Drilbur, you are not really hitting very hard, and you're not really tanking hits very well either. That's right, Dusk Skull. Shirley is normal / fighting or fire, which is a interesting combination. But it does make it good against ghosts. Drilbur is trying to learn Sandstorm by Darude. Yes. Actually, no. I think we're going to stick with our current move set, even though Mud Slap is hilariously bad. But as my quote list mentions, I'm all about that Mud Slap life. Pumpkaboo! That will stick. With Shirley. Goodness, I am very yawn-y this morning, but that makes sense. It's early for Krillin. Sandshrew trying to learn Fury Swipes. No. Sandshrew does not know or does not have the ability that makes multi-hit moves like that useful. Due to the grim nature of these woods, Ghost-type Pokemon feel at home. Ooh. I was just saying, why did they give us a nest ball when they could have given us a net ball? And here we go. We got a net. We've evened out everybody's levels pretty well, which is nice. Always enjoy having an evenly leveled team. Hey, the log didn't have any treasure in it. Ooh. Who earns? Guess what? Big City, Little Kitty. Or Little Kitty, Big City. I forget how that's arranged. QC wants to be named after... wants to name a Growlithe, either Prince or Foxy. Got it. Will do. Oh, I should redeem or mark Errol's as complete because we did that. We currently have a Comfy that's named Jigglypuff. I can look wherein we find a Growlithe QC. Oh, it's Craftoria. Nice. I have that the world that I've been playing on. I have it online. Yeah, I have a server for it. Ooh, wow. My brain is certainly stalled out in second gear. I've got a server up and running for that one. So if you want to play on the server, let me know. I'll get you the address. Actually, I can get you the address right now. It's very simple. I sent it to Shirley the other day, which does mean I have to find it. There we go. Boom. Their cries are so eerie. What could they be trying to say? That's right. It's just minecraft.krillinfan.com. It's easy for everybody to remember. According to old tales, Phantump and Tree Stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the woods. Well, that's dark. Then again, all ghost-type Pokemon have dark... dark Pokedex entries. That's just the way of things. One super potion. Still have no idea what you're doing with the mechanism. Yeah. The guidebook helps for some of it, but I would be lying if I said I didn't also watch several YouTube videos on those mod packs to get their mechanics into my brain. Because reading a quest log only helps so much. Look, I went and evolved my Pokemon. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, is Ledian even an evolution? But I was thinking of Lediba. Ledian is. Oh, yeah, I love a good quest book. I do like a mix where the quest book sometimes is freeform and sometimes is direct. No, we're not. And actually, hold on. What do we have for attacks? I think we're good. No. My suspicion is that we weren't learning Roost, and my suspicion was confirmed. But a good quest book makes a mod pack so much better, in my opinion. Especially if you're doing a kitchen sink mod pack where it's a bunch of stuff together. Look at that! We can jump! I'm just like Dart, for real, for real. Remember when Dart was in the Val Y of Infected Gravity? Or Corrupted Gravity? Because, you know, they spelt it wrong on several different occasions. What a game. What a game that Legend of Dragoon is. Shuppet. I love Shuppet. Let's put Ginger out. We haven't seen Ginger on stream too often. That's because Ginger's the heater. There are 4 Pumpkaboo sizes in total. There are, that's true. They have differing HP and speed, I believe. An old colleague of mine in Seaport City measures and records the sizes of all Pumpkaboos she sees. Is that it? Is that the full dialogue? Alright. I'd say that was a pretty successful area. I'm gonna get one encounter and see if there's a different Pokemon, and then we'll move on. Wow, we found a Duskull immediately. I'm so good at this game. Yeah, hopefully he can survive this pluck. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I don't know if they lowered capture rate in this game, but I feel like I'm throwing single Pokemon at single Pokeballs at yellow health Pokemon and getting a lot of captures. Which, please lower the capture rate of Pokemon. It loves the crying of children. It startles bad kids by passing through walls and making them cry. Wow. Brutal. Oh. Looks like I'm here. I'd better get moving. Would you like to save? Yes. Yes, I would. Because we only have about a half hour left of today's stream. This morning's stream? There we go. In a battle, you can check your Pokemon's move for details like power and accuracy. Just press L before selecting. I'll try and... Actually, hold on. I think it's auto-run by default. Drifloon does have the best ghost entry. It kidnaps children and carries them into the sky. What? Why would anybody allow this Pokemon to exist? Ledge will take you right back to Dresco Town. I think carefully about using it. Once you hop it, the only way back is through the Grim Woods. But there was an item. No, not worth it. Not worth it. Not that the Grim Woods... Oh, a Ralts? I don't have anything to prevent it from teleporting, but does Ralts know teleport? Or is that just... Oh, well, never mind. This one's dead. Trumbeak was not excited to see Ralts. Hey, it's our boy, Ekans. Did you know, chat, that Ekans is snake backwards? Just knows. Yeah, that sounds right. I didn't recall it having teleport. I was just Abra's obnoxious little BS. Comrade did nice. I'm glad somebody knew that. I thought that might have just been a Krillin fact. See? You're one of today's lucky 10,000, kitty. And Arbok is Cobra backwards. Yep. It can freely detach its jaw to swallow large prey whole. It can become too heavy to move, however. Same, buddy. Same. Oh, this is just a... It's all right, kitty. Today you learned. You learn something new every single day. And I mean, if you weren't thinking about it... Oh, Lillipup. Should we do a team of all dogs? That'd be fun. Okay, yeah, we'll rotate. And we got the... Oh, come on, Trumbeak. You're going on the bench. You're KOing everybody. I have 2 Pokemon that should be on my team. Grimer's evolution backwards? I don't know. Which one is that, QC? I guess... No, let's that sand shrew in for a little bit. Starly. Ooh, do we replace Trumbeak with Starly? Probably not, but I do love a Staravia. Or Staravia. Staravia is the one of my favorite thing about Pokemon ROM hacks and any sort of custom Pokemon is the attention that they do, that the creators take towards routes and what Pokemon are where. Because the Pokemon Company doesn't. At least it feels like the Pokemon Company doesn't. And so you get to utilize a lot of Pokemon that are either so late game as to never be part of a team, or just not in the game. You know, like Diamond Pearl's complete lack of fire types. It's always nice that people take the care. They flock in great numbers. Though small, they flap their wings with great power. Well, Starly, with great power comes great responsibility. I heard that one time. I've heard that before. No, we can use whichever one we want. All right, let's hit him with the Metal Claw. Oh, I'm getting flinch locked. Cool. Oh, that's probably a fine. I didn't get a stat up or anything. Ooh. Pixel perfect right there. Why did nobody tell me my cursor was on the screen? Trumbeak grew to level 22. Well, yeah, that's because Trumbeak is the best Pokemon on my team, apparently. Lillipup. Though it is a very brave Pokemon, it's also smart enough to check its foe's strength and avoid battle. Ooh, 3 potions. Let's go. Cinder Volcano is dangerous, and temperatures are extreme. If you don't have your Pokemon to protect you, you could faint. How do my Pokemon protect me from extreme heat? Question. Excuse me, Mr. Trainer. Okay. Everybody's staying evenly leveled. I'm stuck behind a bush. Typical. I just want my Ralts, and then we can move on. We might move on anyway, but we'll give it one more Pokemon and then we'll move on to the volcano, because we only have a half hour left, and I want to progress as much as I can in the short time that we have. A Numel? Now that is not a Pokemon I expected to see. It's a big hit. Besides, I'm low on Pokeballs anyway, so. Riolo, get that evolution. I want a Lucario. I should be throwing around Aura Spheres already. Ginger is trying to learn Bulldoze. Yes, please. If I remember correctly, that is a pretty powerful ground type. Yeah. Do I drop? We don't drop Bite. We don't drop Rock Tomb. I guess we drop Chip Away. Ooh, a Rostberry. Yeah, we'll take that. Its humped back stores intensely hot magma. In the rain, the magma cools, slowing its movement. So, no, it wouldn't. The rain would just turn to steam, you see. Hi there, trainer. If you can beat me, I'll heal your Pokemon for free. Nice. We could use a heal. I believe Mag Cargo is the one that's hot enough that it would set the atmosphere of the planet Earth on fire. Because is that Mag Car? Yeah, I think that was Mag Cargo because it said it's like 10,000 degrees or something. Which, again, no. Riolu, this is your time to shine. You have low kick against a Chansey. That's the dream. That's the common fan explanation is that the Pokedex entries are all made by children. So they're not scientifically or even technically accurate. They're just kids writing what they think is cool. Like, yeah, Mag Cargo, it's super hot. It's got to be like 10,000 degrees. And that helps with the ghost Pokemon having super dark stories because it's less accurate as to how the Pokemon behaves. And it's more kids making up ghost stories to try and scare each other. Like, this is my Driftblim. He carries away people in fields. He's gonna carry you away. Woo. But Driftblim doesn't do. Yes, Mag Cargo would start the planet on fire. We would no longer have an atmosphere. And also, I could not stand next to this pool of magma. I would die. This would kill me. This would kill anyone. But it would definitely kill a child. Ooh, a Woobat. Much better than a Zubat. You can tell because it's a different letter. Do you only have 33 hit points, Woobat? What the heck? Confusion. Gross. We're running low on Pokeballs, team. We might have to start making hard choices on who we capture. Woobat was caught. Of course it was. Of course it was. Woobat's data was added to the Pokedex. Also, so was Drillbur's. Oh, I pressed the button too fast. Boo. Who did this and why? No, I want... Well, can probably heal. Give? Move? No. Boop, boop, boop. I have 3 potions. I have 7 potions. I haven't used any potions. So we're using 2 potions. Look at me using the items in my bag. Unlike some RPGs where I don't have a bag size that's anywhere reasonable. Are parents in the Pokemon world the worst? They kick their children house at 13, and most dads have abandoned their children. Well, that's only the Pokemon protagonists. That's not all parents. additionally, the Pokemon journey that children go on is it's not something that every child goes on. You have to remember that being a Pokemon trainer is a rarity in the Pokemon world, which is why your character is often so much more powerful than other people's characters. So allowing a prodigy to journey around is unusual to be sure, but not completely unheard of. Ash was 10. I've maybe Ash was 10. I'll give you that. We're absolutely catching the Slugma, by the way, because now we can have a Magcargo. We just talked about it. Should we put Magcargo on the team? No, not potion. Oh, right. I'm in the item box. Also, I have 2 honey. Does the cutie fly put the honey directly into my inventory, you think? Uh-oh. Folks, we may have just confused ourselves. It never sleeps. It has to keep moving because if it stopped, its magma body would cool and harden. So a Slugma is a magma shark, is what this game is saying. I wanted the... There we go. A magma shark. So no, I don't think parents in Pokemon are the worst. My school told me it was too dangerous to come here, and so I came here anyway. Is Goku still the worst? No. Goku gets memed on a lot, but Goku's not a bad parent. He's an idiot. I need to stress that Goku is incredibly dumb, but that's part of the joke, you see. But Goku genuinely loves for and cares for his children. Loves for? Genuinely loves and cares for his children. There we go. He's a bad protagonist. Goku's not a bad. Goku is a perfect protagonist. From a writer's standpoint, you could not do better than Goku. His motivations are clearly explained at all times, and you do not have to come up with convoluted ways to get him into shenanigans. Be careful while exploring the volcano. There's plenty of exposed magma everywhere. I know, I'm standing next to it at all times. They could have used more work on these stairs. I kind of want to go in that cave that we saw on floor 1. Surely grew to level 23. What level does Leo evolve into? Incineroar? No, is that right? Sounds right. Endeavor switches HP. Correct. But that's part of Goku's shtick, so to speak. Is that he's the same. He doesn't change. He cares about one thing. Cares about fighting. That makes him a rough character from that standpoint, from a viewer standpoint, because there can and is a lot left to be desired in Goku as a character, like in a novel of sorts. I'm trying to phrase that in a better way. I get that was a big magnitude. But as a writer, you couldn't ask for better. Geodude. At rest, it looks like a rock. That's it. That's all we get. Because I'm button mashing like a speedrunner. Okay, so I have to go to the cube to heal. And then I have to go back to the Pokemon list to switch Pokemon. A rare candy. Let's go. Though, to be fair, QC, you don't get a lot of character growth or development in Shonen anime. Apart from power level development. I guess I'll throw the rollout. Ooh. Well, hopefully the Magmi can KO me back. Nope, you're dead. Never mind. We're the GOAT. We did it. Probably gonna have to use a Great Ball on Magby. Yeah, its capture rate is garbage. Yusuke? Yeah, I didn't say all, yeah, I didn't say all shonen protagonists. I said most shonen protagonists. And you can also argue that Yusuke didn't change a whole lot. Especially not between episode 1 and episode 2. Yeah, it's both my Great Balls gone. Ugh. Let's throw a powder snow. Maybe try getting... yeah, probably should have done that a few attacks ago. But here we are now. Rapid Spin shouldn't KO. Remember I said Rapid Spin should not KO. You're killing me, Smalls. Now we have to go outside to heal. You, dude. Trumbeak, your time to shine is apparently over, although you do know Rock Smash, which is very exciting. Oof. It's alright, we're healing, so Trumbeak can stay in there and take the punches. Thanks, Nurse Joy. I don't think you're Nurse Joy, but all nurses are Nurse Joy. Yeah, it's ladder time. Okay. Okay, we're going where we need to go. Let's Pokemon battle. I heard there was a rare bird type Pokemon around here. How many out there in TV land have a Kangaskhan with a bird type? Mawile! Is there a Mawile in this volcano? I would absolutely rock a Mawile on my team. Pokemon's busted. Especially the Mega Mawile. The only issue with Mega Mawile is you weren't using a different Mega Evolution. Yes. Yes, I will. We could go to... Well, Sandshrew could actually stay with Ice Ball, but we'll shift to Shirley. I was just about to ask, because it's getting towards the end of the stream, who we're going to raid out to, but we know who we're going to raid out to. We're going to send y'all over to Shirley. To Comrade. Who I believe is playing some Katamari this morning. Why is this Comfy not taking increased damage from insane? Oh, Comfy's fairy type. Oof. So I don't have to ask. We know where we're going. The bird is said to have wings of fire. There's no such thing as a bird type Pokemon, is there? No wonder I can't find it. Ooh, a revive. I don't know if we need a revive, but it's not like I'm going to throw it on the ground. Drillbur, you're back in. When one is this far into the volcano, one should ask themselves, should I continue on or go home? So you're saying, should I stay or should I go now? Interesting. Probably just throw Metal Claws here. Maybe we'll get the stat up. Wow. Drillbur, you absolute house. Stat up should get the KO. Yep. Oh, what the heck? Double Metal Claw attack buffs. Let's go. Roggenrola. How cute is Roggenrola? Oh, God. Sorry about that, everybody. It's time for me to get up for work. Wait, Roggenrola knows weak armor, not sturdy? And I put it to 1 HP? That just seems unlikely. That just seems unlikely. You'll take that as a cue to take your meds? You absolutely can. I'll do my best to remember the next time I do a morning stream to turn off my work alarm. Because I don't need it. I'm up. In case you're wondering, I work at 8, which is in 10 minutes, and my alarm is for 10 minutes before 8, because I work from home. Cannot stress how nice that is. It's about to get lit. Is it? Is it about to get lit? Random Kindler? Jace? Drillbur isn't metal type, is he? I don't think so. I think he's just ground. So we'll throw the mud slaps, as we often do. No, don't take down. That hits too hard. Or just keep spamming it. That's fine. Your alarm is 5:55 to work at 6, but you have to change that to 4:30, right? Work from home, baby. Drillbur, you absolute mad lad, you've done it. Extinguished. This place is so hot, it's too easy to start a fire. That's true. It's probably very easy to start a fire in a volcano. All right, Rio, you're back in. Yeah, no, I mean, low kick I think should hit pretty hard because I think Drillbur's heavy, but other than that, we got nothing else. And I was accurate. Drillbur is very heavy and has died. Slazzle? Oh, boo. No one has ever wanted a male Slandit. Your alarm is 6 a.m. to work at 8 because you like slow mornings. I like slow mornings as well, but I like sleep more. I'm also not really, like, I don't need to do a too terrible amount at work until like 10 a.m. when my first meeting is. I got to get my files and whatnot ready for 10 a.m., but that doesn't take too much effort. Riolu, I think you're going down, bud. I don't know if I have a antidote. I've got a perp nectar. Is that helpful somehow? Oh, sure don't. All right. I really don't want Riolu to faint. Maybe we'll get the version of poison that doesn't KO. It just puts him to 1 HP. We can work with that. All right. Oh, let's check this rock. No, and then anything up here? No. All right, we done it. Up the stairs. And up the ladder. And fighting this lady. Have a look at my fire-resistant Pokemon. Oh no, I'm leading with a Lit Leo. That's a C-Dot. That's not fire-resistant at all. Did this lady lie to me? You're Luger to 24 and leveled up. Why does Riolu learn Nasty Plot? Huh, okay. Yeah, comrade, you're always early to bed and early to rise, which, as I've been told in my youth, makes one healthy, wealthy, and wise. But we did have a big Sunday. Surely grew to level 24. Let's go. We had a very big Sunday. I came here to train my Pokemon that have a natural weakness to fire types. Oh, it's like the person in the Pokemon anime. The one trainer who wanted 100 wins before they began their Pokemon journey. Wealth is clearly not true, but well, there are different types of wealth, comrade. I guess I just throw takedowns. There are different types of wealth. Trainer tips. One-time use items are returned to you after important battles, such as against gym leaders. Use them to help strengthen your team and give yourself an edge. Yes. It's an important one to remember. And I shall endeavor to do so. Not the move endeavor, but the concept of endeavoring. Yeah, see you soon. Have a good stream. I'll drop the kids off shortly. There we go. That's a clever way of saying that. Are you afraid they could all collapse under you at the the bridges? Yes, I am. I don't want to walk over bridges on Magma, but here we are. Pokemon trainers can't be choosers. Was that a Magnemite? You should not bring a Magnemite into a volcano. Ooh, Magnemite, sturdy. Because Magnemites are weak to fire. Don't worry, the bridges won't collapse. Oh, well, thank you. I'll take your report. All these bridges were designed to withstand immense heat. That's why they're red as opposed to the normal light blue. All right, well, that explanation satisfies me. Hey, the poison faded away. That's just the way I wanted it to happen. Also, I know rock smash. Why can't I smash rocks? Is that so much to ask? Gentle viewer? Ooh, back. Going down. I have secluded myself in this cave to train my mind and body. Bring your worst. Your worst, not my best? Do you mean do your worst? Meditate. Yeah, we'll just throw. Shirley's normal type. You hate to see it. Trumbeak is also normal type, I think. Yeah, normal flying. But Pluck should be a one-hit KO. And with that battle and this TM, that's going to do it for this morning's stream. Hey, I got it right. We did it. Ooh, okay. Shirley already knows this move, but that's all right. All right. Save. Boom. Game has been saved. Don't worry, I won't turn off the power. Krillin has saved the game, and you all have saved my morning. Because I didn't know if anybody would even show up, because I don't stream at this time. But I did today, and I might in the future. We might be doing morning streams as just a nice way of starting the day, at least for a little bit. But I want to thank everybody for being here with me. You all are awesome. Who did we have? We had Crafty, we had Comrade, we had Scissors, we had QC, we had Errol, we had Towers, and I think we had one more, didn't we? Thought so. Oh, we had Cashin. Yeah, absolutely. Because we talked about Dragon Ball for a little bit, which was cool. It was awesome that you all were able to be here with me. I appreciate it very, very much. Especially, I streamed like literally 12 hours ago. Less than 12 hours ago. So for you all to, did I say Errol? I don't know. I thought I did. But thank you for being here, Errol. Remember, the thank you list is not exhaustive because I have to use my brain to list them all, and sometimes that's hard. Actually, most of the time that's hard because my brain don't work so good. It does its best, though. We will be back, if not tomorrow morning, then tomorrow. I mean, I can thank people repeatedly. It's the nice thing about thank yous. They're good. They're good forever. If not tomorrow morning, I will be back tomorrow during the regular stream schedule, which is 8:30 on Tuesdays, where we will be playing The Legend of Dragoon. We've got some good distance in that game. We're working through disc 2. We're having a good time, and it is quite awesome. And then on Wednesday we'll be back for certain with open world. We're gonna start our Fallout 4 playthrough. I need to get that game installed and prepared and whatnot, so look forward to that new series as well. As always, if you're out there on YouTube, what up YouTube? I should probably get, I don't know if I transferred even the first the first game over to YouTube, but we'll do that. That way everybody can have the Pokemon series as well. I think that's it. I think that's going to do it. No further ado. I'm already signed in to work, but I should probably get to work. I actually signed in when I woke up. But I should probably get to work. So I'm going to send you over to Comrade. Remember, everybody, give him a follow, give him a shout out. Do all the things that you do. And we'll see you next time. So, that's it. That's everything. Have a good day, everybody. Remember, as always, be excellent to each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye! Ooh, that was very cracked. Let's try that again. Bye! That was lower than I wanted it to be. We're done. We're done. Have a good day.